It's a platform I love so much. That's why over these few months when I was home, I was struggling to. Fridays was, even though I had to do my own work, it was very boring. Let me be frank.
Okay.
State capture refers to a situation where a small group of individuals, Brian Champon and co, often significant economic or political power, manipulate and influence a country's policies, laws, and institutions for their own personal benefit. Brian Champon, Kennedy Akompreko, rather than serving the public interest.
Okay.
And this can include corruption. Nanado Tops, or the mother serpent of corruption, with his son Baumia, bribery, embezzlement, nepotism. Nanado alone with Baumia. When you count their relatives in this government, you know Baumia's father-in-law, Samiria's father, is an appointee of this government. His brothers-in-laws, you see, cronyism, his age mates, 70, 80, they are all still here in their government. Undue influence, manipulation of regulations, control of state-owned enterprises. Now let's go. State-owned enterprises.
Yeah.
You know, SNIT is the body in charge of the pensions of Ghanaian workers.
Yeah.
So every PESWA by SNIT is owned by you, the SNIT contributor.
Yeah.
Me, a SNIT contributor. When you look at the board, you need a system to run it. Government has his people there. Organized labor has their people there.
Yeah.
And then they have a management staff. SNIT over the years has invested in so many things that people don't even know. Real estate, tourism, and transportation, everywhere that they think that they can make an investment and make some profit, so that your contribution, little by little, after 30 years, when you are on pension, you know money loses value over time. You not lose your money. So they are supposed to invest wisely. There's been instances they made investments and they realized that at a point in time this was profitable. This time it's no longer. So move your money out, put it somewhere. Any serious businessman, that is what we do. I'm a businessman. You move the money around to ensure that you are always on top of your game. So they've sold some of their properties. They've sold some of their shares. You can mention many. Now, when you look at Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm, Ridge Royale, Elmina Beach, Busia, and all that, let's take Labadi as a test case. Labadi, as we speak, has 54 million cedis as a reserve in 5 banks. Do you know what this money is doing for the banks and those who trade with the banks or work with the bank? Do you know that? What is doing for them? When somebody needs loan, the person has this liquid out of Labadi Beach to do their business. And with this, it's also holding up the banks. Labadi in 2023 made profit. Labadi is not a resort or a hotel that is struggling. And for that matter, we say, let's sell it, lest we lose our investment. The figures are there, have so much notes. So when we are talking about this, and the owners, the investors, the Ghanaian worker, the labor unions are saying that hands off our hotels. They are not struggling as you want us to believe. Their financials, their statements, everything is out there today. I wouldn't have known, but for Okudzeto Ablakwa's diligent work
Oh, he says we shouldn't.
In ensuring that
we shouldn't believe it.
In ensuring
Brian
that
says we shouldn't
a
believe
political party that believes in property owning democracy, have we taken the time to really find out what it means? They come and they form a clique and they grab, they steal and they loot with the laws backing them. Do you know what happened? PDS. Ghanaians should not forget. They wanted to take over ECG for themselves. Who formed PDS? Where are they today? Yet the MPP communicated. They came and defended this PDS. Today, where is it? X in your faces. You want to defend everything and you come here and tell us that you have principles when you cannot stick to your principles. What is wrong is wrong. Organized labor is saying don't sell our hotel. It is our own investment. It is our money. What is your problem?
But these hotels have got challenges as well.
Where are the challenges?
Because I'm just reading a document.
Yes, I know.
Senate gave loans of
yes.
Some 233.8 million to La Palm, Elmina, and Buzia Resort. And in terms of repayments or dividends, there's been a challenge.
Yes, there will always be challenges when it comes to business. Caesar, this is...
But those challenges need to be fixed.
Fixing a challenge. You see, the MPP will always find a lazy man's approach to solving problems. When they came into power, some of Ghanaian banks were having challenges, right?
Yeah.
You see, I like the introduction of the word challenge, not a problem. When you see situations as problems, you have lost it. When you see them as challenges, they are meant to be solved. Good. What did they do? Let's collapse all the banks. Ghanaians who were working, to hell with you. Go and find something to do for yourself.
You make it sound too emotional this morning.
Very emotional. This is human life. And then they came again. They are selling lands, state lands. Do you know that Accra, Parks and Gardens? I have documents of also certain government lands by GBC in Accra.
That has been sold?
Caesar, what these people are doing to this country. Are you surprised that Brian Echampo said they will never hand over power to the NDC? They will never hand over power to the NDC.
He said that.
They have the men. Looting brigade, he meant. But people didn't understand. Brian Echampo, today, sits in cabinet, a great minister. His duty is to ensure that Kenke, the price of Kenke, is good for everybody to buy. When you came, 1 cedi. Today, a ball of Kenke is 5 cedi. These are things that affect the ordinary Ghanaian. Fix the cassava, maize issues. That is your duty, not to be buying workers of Ghana, their properties. And my brother talked about Rock City being the biggest and all that. When you say a hotel is big, it's not about the structure. You can have a very big structure. You have invested so much into it. Go to the SNIT records. They are making losses of 10 million and over. What is their expertise? La Palm. How old is La Beach and La Palm and these hotels that he wants to buy? If they were making losses, his own Rock City is making losses. It's not about the structure. Has he ever failed the place before? It is when you are able to invest and then people start patronizing and you are making profit, that is where you are doing business. But not where that structure has never ever been filled to full capacity. And per the Senate records which I have here, you are not even able to pay your taxes because you are making losses. You see that La Badi Beach is liquid. They have the resource. Let me quickly go and buy it. And he's buying 60%. How much was the value? How much is he paying? I learned it's valued around $122 million. He is offering 61. And even that, they should give him 3 years to pay. This is the man you claim he is rich, fabulously rich. Why is he paying half? And even using the system Domienche. Do you understand Domienche? Like, I'll work and pay. Give it to me. I'll use its own money to pay you. Doesn't make sense to you. You see, there are many reasons every Ghanaian must vote against the MPP. This is just one of the reasons. They are taking everything Ghana to themselves. Only a few of them.
SARS